Hey everybody, today I'm going to show you how to take an activity from Unique Learning System and put it into a Google slide. So the first thing to do is to pull up whatever activity you want to do, and you can pull it up in an iDoc or a PDF. Usually I pull it up in PDF, but today I'm going to go ahead and just use the iDoc feature. All right, so you can use your snipping tool. I prefer to have my snipping tool attached down here to my toolbar. And also have a Google slide presentation pulled up and ready. So your activity is at an 8.5 by 11. So we need to make sure that our slide is also an 8.5 by 11. So we go to File, scroll down to Page Setup, and we go to Custom. And you're going to change it to 8.5 by 11. Apply that change. And then you're going to delete your text boxes. Perfect. And then you can title it whatever you'd like to title it. Let's see, ULS activity. Okay. So then go back here, pull up your snipping tool, and you can click New or Control N. Now I'm going to bring this just inside, and the reason I do that is so that I don't get a black line when I clip it. So just inside, so it's just under the whole page, and there we go. Control C to copy it, and that's because I don't want to save this picture. All right, then I'm gonna come over here and I'm just gonna click on this slide and Control V or paste the image, and I'm going to stretch this image down to the text box, and you can see, or to the slide box, you can see how it fits nicely. Now, you're going to need to save this so that it can't be moved, because you don't want your students to be able to move it. So you're going to save this, actually download it as a PNG. So you go to File, and you're going to go to Download PNG. And it's going to pop up right down here in this little bar where it shows your downloads. And then you're going to come back, you're going to come over here, and you're going to push Control M. I prefer to push buttons. You're going to clear this out, and you're going to change the background of this slide, which is right here. And you're going to make this an image. Choose image. You're going to click, drag, and drop right there. And click done. And now you will no longer be able to move that. You do not need this slide up here. Delete it. Now you have here. Okay, so this is now a slide that you can manipulate. So you can either have your students use a scribble tool to circle their answers, or you can use shapes. Now, if you want, you can create a shape and change it to transparent here. That way you'll be able to move it to cover the picture. Change your size of the circle, change your color, and now it is a drag and drop. Now you can also copy, Control C, Control V, and move it so that you have multiple of the same size. Just repeat that. And then something that I learned from a friend is that if you move it up against the side, it actually helps reduce the amount of gray space that you will have on the edge around your screen when you open the file. Okay, so now you have a set of circles for each one. Now, if you want, you can record audio through whatever audio recording you want to use. You can use Audacity with an internal or external microphone. You can do what I do, which is just record it on your phone recorder and email the audio to yourself. Just make sure that you're using a compatible file, audio file like in MP3 or in WAV, and then save that to your drive. And you go to Insert, Audio, and then you can add audio to it. This is just a random audio file. It's not for this, but you can add an audio. So if you want to read, if you want to create an instruction box, you can read directions. You can read the questions. I usually will read the questions to each one. You can also replace your image. I like to look up play buttons. I don't like the little speaker buttons that they come with. And you just find an image that you like, and it will change this image. And there you have it. It does give a drop-down box, but after that, it will go away after you play it. And there you have it. It'll read to you just like it would for on the unique learning systems, but the students can bring the circles to mark their answers, and then you can always go and when they submit it, you can go and correct them however you'd like to correct them. Say maybe once they turn them in, you can use a drawing feature. You can draw an arrow or a line or whatever you want to mark it, whatever color you prefer. Maybe you want to do a green or red if that's what you like to use. You can put a line on it or an X and let them know that they need to correct it. Yeah, so there you go. That's just a quick, easy way to put an activity from ULS into a Google Slides. I hope that you found this useful, and good luck.